Okay, so I get a lot of questions about centers in the body graph that are completely open versus centers in the body graph that are undefined that have some hanging gates activated. Oftentimes I get asked which ones are considered to be more sensitive or which ones are considered to be more vulnerable, or just generally what the difference is. And like anything else, this is very nuanced, but the way that I think about it is a center that is completely open and has no gate activations on it is going to be an area where you almost don't even have awareness of the fact that this may be a vulnerability for you. So for example, let me see if you can see this. So this is my body graph, and you can see my solar plexus is completely open. There's no gate activations there. And what this often looks like in my life is me being in denial that I have a difficulty expressing my emotions, or me being in denial that I'm avoiding confrontation. Because when there's a gate activated on an undefined center, that's where we attract other people with the opposite gate or the opposite electromagnetic. So what's interesting is that we are more sensitive in the centers that actually have hanging gates, in the sense that we draw in more conditioning there. Like we're always, that open center then is going to be basically always searching for that person who has that opposite gate to connect into. And so my sacral, on the other hand, has a lot of ways that it can be conditioned. Like I have 4 hanging gates, and then I have 3 other gates that are pointing towards it coming off my root. So in a sense, I'm here to learn about lots of different types of sacral energy conditioning, because I'm constantly, for lack of a better term, attracting other people who have those gates. So I'm taking in many different flavors of sacral conditioning. However, because I have hanging gates there, and those hanging gates are consistent qualities that I carry with me, I'm more aware that I'm being conditioned. So I'm more aware of the fact that sometimes I don't know when enough is enough, and I overdo it and I amplify sacral energy. That is a feeling in my body that I'm very aware of. I'm very aware of the fact that my stomach is very sensitive, and when I've had too much or I've been overstimulated, I will literally like get knots in my stomach. And yeah, that's just something that is part of my experience. Versus my totally open emotional center, I'm incredibly sensitive there, but I oftentimes don't even know that I'm taking in other people's emotions, or I don't know that I'm avoiding confrontation, or I don't even know that I am going to extreme lengths to appear desirable or sexy or pleasurable or exciting or passionate to somebody else, because I don't even know what emotions are even necessarily worth connecting to, or what emotional energies actually serve me, or what emotional energies feel good. And it's taken me a lot longer to learn that in my totally open solar plexus than it has been to learn about that in my sacral center, which has a lot of hanging gates and definition pointing towards it. But at the same time, it's taking me longer to decondition my sacral because I have more stuff in there. I have more stuff to process. I have like more wisdom there, because the variety of sacral energy that I've taken in from attracting other people, and from my sacral being activated in the transits more often than I do in my solar plexus. So hopefully that makes sense. Let me know in the comments below if this resonates. And yeah. Okay, I think that's it.